there's no one here. So I get to do things. I bought this. We'll get to that in a little bit. First of all, let me show you some other things. The first thing, not necessarily the first job we're going to be doing, the gas indicator. We're hoping this new design is going to be better, because the last one had little plugs that went in there and they've snapped, broken, given up. That should be nice and easy. It's screw it on, connect two wires, see if it works. Job number 2 is mirrors. Now, I put these mirrors up 2 years ago, and everyone keeps going, oh, you need to clean the mirrors. Mainly putting it at Emma, like it's just Emma who cleans. No, it's me who cleans as well. But they keep saying to her, you need to clean the mirrors. Well, we don't. There's nothing really wrong with the mirrors, but they are scratched because they are literally, don't even know what I've stuck them on with. Okay, that's going to be interesting to get off. They're just old, and they're only made out of plastic. So, going to replace all them. Well, replace them 3. Why won't they come off? There we go. Oh, sugar! Right, well, they now need replacing, but they're getting replaced. So, got to do them for nice fresh ones. Good job Emma is not here, isn't it? Because I would be in serious trouble now. Oh, she's seen what I was doing now. She'd be killing me. Yeah, we're going to have problems with this. Well, that was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Wasn't it, Dolly? Yes, wasn't it? Do you agree? Nightmare. And there we go. One mirror. Now it looks crap, doesn't it? But satisfaction. Look at that. She's going to moan because I've gone too high. Look. But I think it looks alright. Now there's this. Right. What went there? Our controller for our last battery charger. We did have a clock there. We have to stick that on. That's got to come off because it does nothing now, because, yeah, that's going to be another hole. So that's got to come out. Yeah, it's going to leave another bloody hole. So the next job, the most important job. If you remember when I was fitting the Multi-Plus, oh, we had a bit of a faff doing that because we didn't have a Windows PC. Because you need a Windows PC to connect to the device to program it up, blah, 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 blah. Never had one. So our friend helped us out with that one. Him and quite a few other friends said to us, why don't you just go and buy a Cerbo? So, as a little bit of a look, goes onto 12-volt planet. Next thing, items have been bought, not given to us, bought. And I, my friends, are the owner of a Cerbo GX. Now, I didn't buy the screen with it because sometimes I'm a little bit tight, and I didn't think that spending another £266 on a screen for the Cerbo GX warranted what it does. You can get an Android tablet. Apparently you scan the digital link barcode on here. It then goes and installs Victron stuff onto the tablet, and you can use it as a screen. I also bought 2 of these, what are they called? VE direct cables, 1.8 meters. I bought 2 of them. We have 2 solar controllers. We have 2 Orions. We have a Multi-Plus. That's 5 things. And I've bought 2 cables. Never used one of these before. Don't know how to set it up. Don't really know what I'm doing with it. But I just know that I can't really go wrong because it's just plugging stuff in, isn't it? Oh, I might have to read the instructions. It's got all these blue bits and these cable bits, and what are they for? Relay 1, relay 2, power in, I can do that, good with the power in. So inside the bag there's all sorts here. There is instructions. Now I genuinely 100% really don't know what I'm doing with this. I've never fitted one before. There is no instructions for it. There's no instructions. There's genuinely no instructions. But of course, we've got to empty the boot, haven't we? Because everything's in the way. Oh, look at that for a packet of cable ties. My mate Rick weird that camper. His brother makes cable ties. He gave me a bag. He gave me 2 bags. But that's a big bag of cable ties. Ooh, you could get into some naughty stuff with that, couldn't you? So, cleared the boot out. So we have 1 MPPT, we have 1 Multi Plus, we have an Orion there, another MPPT there, and now we have another Orion just there. And they can all connect to this boy. So let's get in, let's get it mounted, and then we can start connecting things up. Now I'm not really expecting this to be a hard job, or a complicated job, but this is where I will come back later on and eat my own words. But as for mounting it in the van, I've got that one covered. Let's get some cables plugged into that and get it into stuff. It's starting to rain. How freaking good is that? But when it's raining, it's a winner. Best thing ever. You can work out in the rain. Best thing ever. From Rogue Alloy. Go and buy yourself some wheels. Oh, just go and buy yourself an umbrella hat. They are fantastic. Christopher, you were outdone yourself there, sir, because they are magnificent. Right, I've got the Cerbo there all installed. Again, don't know what I'm doing because it comes with no instructions. So I'm just going to try and go on the app now and see what is going on with it. I'm guessing we've got to that has got to be connected to the internet. There we go, cog on the top, and then it says network. Now to see what is next. So I'll start connecting things. I think you just plug them in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just plug stuff in and go from there. Got the MPP connected. I'm going to pull one of the Orions in as well. But the problem I'm having now is that the cable for the Multi Plus, the one I've got is well, that's not going to reach up there. So I might move the Cerbo down to underneath there. I think that's going to be the best idea because 1, it's going to be out the way. 2, it's not going to get knocked or banged or messed with. And 2, 3, it's the only way I can connect the cable. So we have the Cerbo there connected to this MPPT controller, connected to that MPPT controller, and also connected to the Multi Plus. On the screen on my phone, it will give us that display, which is like the screen that you get with your inverter, with the Cerbo GX, the £260 screen. But we can connect that to an actual Android tablet and just use that instead. We don't really need to do anything off it. It's just in case we need to upgrade or firmware or things like that. It stops that absolute nightmare of us needing a Windows laptop, which I just think is ridiculous. So within there, there's all sorts we can do. I'm not going to bother messing with it or going into it because I don't need to. One job done. Right, now to tackle this. That is the old one. As you can see, it's got this stupid little cable that goes in there, which has snapped. So, right, I'll bin that one off and hopefully get that one in. Absolute nightmare. It's literally right on the side of the tank there. So, not the easiest place to get to, but it's in. Now, does it work? Right, beforehand, this was just going to full because it was goosed. that could be right. We shall see. This board needs changing because this thing's coming out of it, that's coming out, that's going in the boot. And yeah, there's a big hole behind there, so this needs to be changed. Right, servo in, mirrors in, gas detector in. Oh, I'm doing good today. But what's in the box? We need to replace the bit of wood inside the van. I noticed on eBay, somebody is selling half sheets of the Zebrano we've got in the van. I don't even know if it's an identical match or not. We are about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're in luck. That, to me, looks identical to that. I would say they are identical, which pleases me no end. Because there's a few things that we need to change in the van. And yeah, this was £35 for a half sheet. The price of this stuff, if you can get it, is round about now about £150 and £120 a sheet. So we need to go and get that piece out that's in there, take off what's coming off it, cut a new piece, and then decide where I'm putting things on that piece. There's also a massive problem as well, mainly me. Emma, she kind of laughed at me and said I'm a knob because of the mirrors, because I put them too high, and I kind of know I've put them too high, but I thought I'll get away with it. I didn't get away with it, and to be honest with you, looking at it, I kind of agree. So I've gone and ordered some more mirrors. I'm going to put another one on the bottom and then put another curve on the bottom, so it kind of runs the full length. So yeah, my fault. Right, so the other mirrors have turned up. Be great if it all come off in one go. There we go. Dinky, dinky, dinky. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to put this one back on because, oh, you mother. All going so well, wasn't it? There we go. Another new one. I'm doing two, and I'm doing it before Emma sees it, because she'll say I don't want two, but I'm doing two. That way it'll look like it matches. Right, they're all in, they're all done. Look at them. Woo-hoo-hoo. They look lovely. I don't know what happened there. There's a little white mark and there's a little white mark there, but you got to admit that they just look better. Ta-da! I went and cut a bit of wood. I took the old one out, took all the stuff off that we didn't need, and we've got a new one in. Now, you're going to be going, what's this, Neil? What is this? Right, the Cerbo. Now, there are screens you can buy that connect to the Cerbo that will tell you all the information on what all your system's doing. No. They are ridiculously expensive. And I mean ridiculously expensive. They're really good, but they're very expensive. And I didn't want to buy one. I don't know. It wasn't me being tight. I mean, the price of them speaks for itself. They're probably a really good unit, but the main reason I didn't want to buy one is that we would have to get a cable from here all the way down, all the way back to the Cerbo. And it was quite a thick cable because it's one of those HDMI ones. Now, we can run single cables or maybe a double cable down in the passive. We're never getting a big, thick HDMI cable down the back of there and along. Not happening. But then, then I started doing a little bit of digging online and I found that Victron, well, they've got this magical way of making a normal tablet do the same thing, and I will show you. That's just a normal tablet. Hello, You can see me. That's just a normal tablet, nothing special. I just got it out of Cash Converters, I think it was. It was £50, something like that. But look at this. That is our whole system on there. And we can press that. We can turn the charger, the inverter. We can turn it off. And it goes off. We can turn it on. We can have charger only. We can have inverter only. Set, done. It shows us everything. We've got the alternator connected to it. Come back here, stop it. We've got the solar connected to it. It's telling us everything we need. And it's on a great big screen like that. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. And that was £50. Now, what I'll do is I will leave a link in the description to the video that I watched.
In this video, we will show you how to turn any Android tablet or phone into a dedicated display for monitoring and controlling GX products.
This is not some sort of dodgy hack of some weird website. Victron themselves actually provide the software to do it. It doesn't come from like a third party. No. That's a Victron program. Now, the tablet itself, that can't be used as a tablet now. That is only for this Victron system. I can't go on, press a magic button and, you know, I can't use it as a tablet. It can only be used as this. If I didn't want to use it at that, I could restore it back to factory settings and just use it as a tablet. You can't have the best of both worlds. It can either be a tablet or it can be a Victron screen. I mean, look at it. It's a thing of beauty. It genuinely is a thing of beauty, and having a new piece of wood in with less stuff on it, less clutter, absolutely perfect. Just what I wanted. Now, I've also changed a couple of the things down below as well, like the front of the couch area, the 2 vents that we changed when Pickle was in the vets because we got bigger vents and they melted. So I went and bought new Truma ones, put them in, put Emma a new front on her drawer with a push button. So fitted a new front on here with proper Truma vents in because the other ones were just a bit crap and it was scratched. Put a new front on the front of there as well, and a new drawer with a push button, and tidied all that up, so that is looking great as well. That's got a new vent on it as well, and it all matches because this wood here was not the same colour as what that is. It was a bit browner, so it all matches this now. It looks absolutely, it just looks so much better. I was going to change this bit, but I decided not to. So, a lot of work has been done. Mirrors are done, servos in, screens in, new woods in. The gas indicator didn't work. I don't know what it is. I think it's the ball inside it that gives it the signal. We think that's gone. It can be the only thing, but we just got to keep topped up. It's not really a problem. It doesn't really matter. It's one of them things. Now, we've got a couple more jobs to do to the van, and then I keep saying this, then we're off on our travels. But yeah, once we go, we're gone. It's been emotional, but yeah, nearly there. A little bit closer to getting travels, but vans constantly need work on doing on them. Then they constantly need things altering and changing because you're in them all the time and things just get worn, and everything that we've done has basically made the van look better anyway, so I'm happy with that. So right, that is brilliant. It just makes it so much better having that screen on, and the fronts look good as well. So right, I'm off, go for a cup of tea, and catch you a lot later.